People like to watch their favorite events and shows on a giant screen TV simply because the experience on a larger TV screen is much more immersive. A big screen can make you think like you're in the middle of your favorite game or other sporting events. If you are fortunate enough to have the space to accommodate a large TV, the next thing you need to do is drive over to a local store or go online to order it. But then comes the problem. You experience sticker shock of how much extra money you have to spend, especially when you go above the 65-inch mark. But why is that? Let's dig deeper into the video to find out why. There's no denying that the price of TVs has significantly declined over the past few years, be they Full HD or UHD models. The price difference is also pretty much normal when you jump from a 55-inch model to a 65-inch model. But the same can't be said for the price difference between a 65-inch model and a 75-inch one. The price difference tends to get much heftier when you compare a 75-inch model to an 85-inch or larger one. For example, if you look at TCL's 4 Series Roku TV, you won't notice much of a price difference from a 43-inch to a 55-inch TV size. But the price suddenly ramps up when you go beyond the 55-inch model, and it gets even higher, especially when you move from a 75-inch TV to an 85-inch model, charging you an extra $800 for the same 10-inch increase in TV size. And this isn't just TCL. All the major TV brands like Samsung, LG, Sony, Vizio, and others ask the same. So naturally, the question arises why it costs so much more money by adding only 10 inches in TV size. This could be for many reasons, and we will try to explain it as simply as possible without going into technical terms. For that, we will divide this section into 4 parts, which we think are the main factors driving the price of larger TVs. One of the main reasons we think larger TVs are expensive is their inefficiency in production. According to Brant Varner, Vice President of Product Management at LG, has said that the main reason behind this is the production capacity and yield. If you don't know what that means, Paul Gagnon, Senior Research Director of TV who conducts research at IHS Markit, has an explanation for that. He explained that the cost mainly relies on the manufacturing efficiency of the panels. But it's a different story with the 55-inch LCD panels, which are produced efficiently and cost much lower. He further added that the number of fabrication plants where these TV panels are made is also significant in number compared to larger screen sizes. Chris Chinnock, a display industry expert who also owns Insight Media, agrees with Gagnon's take on manufacturing limitations. He believed that supply is more limited since fewer larger generation fabrication plants are available in the market. The overall combination of limited supply and inefficiency of production means that panels above 65 inches becomes increasingly more expensive. Not just the production, but you have to consider the components too. See, the bigger the screen, the more components it will require. Then you need to push more pixels, resolutions, brightness, and luminosity to make it even better than the small ones. To run those extra pixels and resolution, you need a better processor and a bigger power supply. With all of that, the price automatically increases. Plus, the cost of the TV panel goes without saying. According to Stephen Matai Davis, co-founder and CEO of the robo-investing platform QAI, the cost of the LCD panels, especially in large formats, is often responsible for over 2/3 of a TV's manufacturing cost. Then comes the shipping. Shipping all of the components and finished products to warehouses, shops, and then home, each of these processes leads to price increases. Not just that, most of the TV components are shipped from Asia, and some companies even fully assembled TVs from overseas. In addition, there are fewer devices per pallet, resulting in much higher shipping costs. So shipping cost also plays a huge role in making larger TVs much more expensive. Finally, there is less demand for larger TVs from the consumer's end. See, most consumers don't have that much space in their household to fit a larger TV on their wall. Plus, it's a lot more of a hassle to mount a big TV than a small one. And don't forget the installation costs either. And suppose you somehow manage these limitations, it's just not easy to fit such a monstrosity in your cars, which means extra dollars for delivery charges. According to Statista, the average size of LCD TVs in North America from 2017 to 2021 is only 55.5 inches, up from 47.8 inches. Since there is less demand for larger TV screens from the average consumer, it's difficult for TV brands to overcome those manufacturing limitations. And we both know manufacturers are not going to lose profitability to put a larger screen in your home. From these discussions, it's pretty clear that making and shipping a large TV is not that efficient compared to a smaller screen. Plus, most average users don't need a large TV in their house. While these issues are not solved, the big TV screen prices are not declining anytime soon. But trends are clearly towards the larger TV sizes, slowly but surely. So it will take time for the pricing of the larger size TVs to drop significantly.